Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Saturday. It's Slabber Day, and that means it's time for another episode of Only Slabs. And with me, as always, the man from the Great White North, Chris the Comic Vet. How the hell are you, sir?
I'm wonderful, Rob. How are you?
I am excited because I don't have to work.
Well, I
Work has
feel
been
like you're
hell.
working non-stop around the clock, even though you're
It
not
really
making...
is because of comic screen cancer, but that's okay. We'll talk about that a little bit as we go through here. But we do have a guest. We got a camera rotation issue solved, ladies and gentlemen. Dan, comic fan, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
This, I'm not hearing any sound.
Okay, well, you're doing great. Excellent.
You guys hear me? I don't hear anything.
Yeah, you might want to get some headphones or something. But we're going to go ahead and say hello to the chat. So let me let's do Romper Room.
Romper bumper, stomper boo, tell me do. Magic mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play?
Willis Crucius is here. Hooray! And I've got to remember, I got to throw that up there. And let's get this banner going right now. And there we go. All right. And as we go down here, let's see here. Well, Matt, Heroes for Hire. Happy Slabber Day, everyone. I like donuts. Happy Slabber Day.
I don't know why, but I don't hear anything.
Get some heads up. Let's see here. Slabber Day. Slabber Day night's all right for slabbing. Very good. Congratulations there. Nerdy Geek, happy Slabber Day from work. Jay knows the way. Bam! He comes in. Happy Sats all. Let's kick it. Drops that $25 super chat. Thank you so much. Of course, all the super chat, all that revenue, everything, guys, it all goes to benefit comics curing cancer. So thank you so much for that. Jay, we're going to just kick you. You get the big one. I know that's what you want. So here you go, right out of the gates.
Oh. That's not what it looks like.
All right, and let me go through here. Hey, Chris, actually, you want to drive the bus on the comments, and I'm going to try to chat our guest to see if I can't get him up and running on audio front.
It came on.
Oh, you're good. All right, never mind then. No worries.
Right.
At least now we know we're all hearing each other. We're all good. Let's see here with Wayne Deacon. It's amazing duo off Slabber Day. It's Captain Kirk and Spock. Cliff on Comics drops at 19 months. Happy Slabber Day. Thank you for being a member. Lone Eagle, happy Slabber Day all. Mr. Comics 89. Hey all, hope everyone's doing good. I'll let you know, Mr. Comics 89, who's of course serving our country, our American country, not all of ours, since different, but he's over there in South Korea right now.
Mhm.
He has actually, I know when he's going to be back in the States or when he's expecting to be back in the States, because he reached out and scheduled an appearance for Only Slabs way out in 2026. But we're looking forward to having you back here stateside, Mr. Comics 89. Let's see, Robert Monroe. Let's see, Jay knows the way. I bet it's the vet's fault. No, actually, it wasn't. It's actually new technology's fault. That's all. Comic Avalon, happy Slabber Day, everyone. Who's late put makeup? No one's putting makeup on. Yeah, I know. If anything, this show is usually known for being punctual. I understand. I appreciate you guys for noticing when we're 3 minutes late. Let's see here. Phil Ailing, hello, everyone. Bat Dan, hi, folks. It's Slabalicious Saturday to you all from Blighty, England. Oh, not to be outdone. Look at Mad Spidey. I didn't spend all my money. So, boom. All right. Well, you know what? If you're going to spend that money, I'll give you another one of the big ones. We got so many clips, but at $30.99, I feel like you deserve the big one. So here you go.
Oh. looks like.
Hey, Ronnie Johnson, 333 DCKO, OKDC. All right, well, here you go. This one is for you, sir. Really thank you guys all for these super chats that all benefit comics curing cancer. Comiverse, good Slabber Day, everyone. Nucking Futz 1, greeting and salutations, Rob and Chris, and happy salutations to the guests. Or Slabalicious. And wait. And guest happy Slabalicious.
That's
okay.
Better.
I get it. Eventually. As I've said, dyslexia is a thing. Let's see. Happy hey everyone. Jeffrey Costro, thank you very much for coming on by. Stephen C, happy Slabber Day, Henchman and Goon Squad. Sal's Comics Corner, nice to see you back in the chat, my friend. Hey, Rob and Chris, and of course everyone else. Man, we gotta get Sal's back on the show again. Yeah. Jeffrey Castro, let's go. Cliff on Comics drops a $5 super chat. Let's go. Thank you so much, Cliff. This one's for you. We got Dale of Suspense. Happy Slabber Day. The real James Willie, not that fake James Willie, saying good morning and afternoon all. Dagger Cards. Can you hear me now? Nice. Let's see here. Who else we got in here? Tito the Alien saying hello. The sexiest woman on the planet, my wife, Mary Frenzy. So come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. Yeah, little Rocky Horror Picture Show just for the
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, I received the books from the giveaway this week. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you got those books. Happy Slabber Day and Thanksgiving to the Canadians and all the hosers out there. Yes. Let's see. Wellbore wishing a Thanksgiving to Canada. Danny Hughes, howdy, gentlemen, and Chris. I don't know what they heard about you, but let's see here. Ronnie Johnson, Spitwad, the bus driver, more Canadian love for Thanksgiving and all. Mad respect. Good morning, community. I woke up at the start for a change. Well, we're happy to have you here.
Yeah.
The Kingdom of Nerds. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. The Kingdom of Nerds. Hello, all. Justin of Birch Letters here to say hello to everyone. Senor Headbang, Black Sheep Comic Squad for life, baby. Woo! Let's see here. We got let's see, he'll be back in the States in 3 months from today, if the rumors are true. That's true. Canadian survivalists, Kenny Bird, hello. English he's speaking a little bit. I've been known to dabble.
I feel like he left a certain part of that quote out, but I'm glad he did.
Yeah, well, it's just for for giggles.
Yeah.
And I see you shiver with Antissa. Say it. Patient. All right. Yes, for life. All right. There we go. If I missed anybody in the chat, I deeply apologize. It's completely unintentional. But we do want to get to our guest, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you check out his link down below to his Instagram. What an amazing set of books he's got posted on Instagram. And after much coercion, I finally got Dan to agree to come on OnlySlabs. Dan, welcome to the show. Let's put you up. Let's make you big. And let's give everybody a chance. We want to talk about how you got into comics, your comic book origin story. That time that you were working in the lab and a radioactive spider got loose and bit you and gave you the comic collecting bug.
Well, basically started early high school. I had a friend that was into comics and he introduced me. He took me to the local comic shop in Glendale, California. It's Legacy Comics. They're still open. And I got into the X-Men mostly, and Spider-Man, of course.
Uh-huh.
And I started reading, Jim Lee's reboot of X-Men back then. So I'm a big Jim Lee fan because of that.
Got it. So your friend wanted you to be poor and got you into comic
No,
book.
we were real casual about it back then, and it got worse. It got worse and worse.
Or, as I like to say, it got better.
Of course. It did make me poorer, though.
Well, hobbies. It's
So we
either,
have
I
a
guess
lot
it's
in
either
common.
comic.
Then.
If you had your choice between comics and hard drugs, I suppose comics is the way to go. Good for you.
Definitely. Yes.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Of course.
Well, Dan, it's great to have you on the show. I've been following you for a while on Instagram. You post some amazing books.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm so glad that you finally agreed to come on. Why don't we give these people what they want and show them that
Of
first
course.
book that you've got today to share with everybody? Justin Birch says, X-Men, Spider-Man, Jim Lee. This is my kind of show. It is true. He is a big X-Men, Spider-Man, Jim Lee guy. It is true.
Well,
And also a Stan Sakai apparently now.
I'll tell you guys how I got this book. Oh, sorry. Wait.
Yep.
Do I need to go backwards? Yeah, here we go.
You have to be back and you have to
This
tilt it
was
just a
the book in the image that
There
I
you
sent
go.
you. And the only way you can get this, well, I mean, you could buy it off eBay, but the only way you could get it from Visit Burbank right there is through the giveaway that they do every once in a while. They got these printed as exclusives, and I actually managed to win this. I think it was 2-3 years ago. I don't remember, sorry, the exact day. But it came in those FedEx envelopes?
Yeah.
They are not comic collectors over there. It's basically like the Burbank office.
Uh-huh.
And it was they just put 2 pieces of cardboard on both sides, and it was just loose in the envelope. So it was very, very
gave
damaged.
you some cardboard.
Yeah, to protect the front, right? And I contacted them on Instagram, begging them if I could exchange it, because this is a 9.8. So I was begging them. I'm like, I live pretty close by. Is there any way I could get I could exchange the comic? And luckily, the woman I spoke to said I could, and I had to ask her to swap it out once. Because she, there were dings on the one she gave me, the first one. And luckily the second one was this one. And I think I got pretty lucky on the grade too.
Meanwhile, she's sitting back in the office in the break room. This guy, man, he's like...
It's possible. So I was trying to be as nice and polite as possible and thanking her a million times. And basically all the books were raw and just in a random box.
What issue number is this one?
This is the Hush series. So it's 608.
Hush. Got it.
Yeah, but it was printed, years later. This was printed in 2020, and the original Hush was like 4 years before that. Yeah, but so it's a pretty big key. It's the it doesn't mention it, but yeah, it was the beginning of the Hush storyline.
Phenomenal.
And recently, just a couple weeks ago, I graded the other 2 Visit Burbank books that they have. So I got all 3 now. This one is by Jenny Fruson.
Can you hold it up just a little bit?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that way we can see the art instead of the label. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Fruson art. I noticed her from Something's Killing the Children. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I say that's okay. It's funny. Comic Vet loves Frison art.
Oh, yeah. She's great. She's great.
If I'm right, this cover is the one that they actually made a statue of.
They did all 3.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm hoping to make a post with me, at the statues. Her statue is at I think the Warner Brothers studio. The
Mhm.
Batman statue is in front of the AMC movie theater that I actually went to when I was in high school.
Nice.
So I actually have seen that one a couple times. And the Green Lantern statue is like at a plaza where there's a bunch of restaurants and things like that. So hopefully I can visit them, take pictures with the statues, and make a post. Hopefully,
That would be cool. Yeah.
yeah. These books I actually got at a local comic shop that were selling them on consignment.
Very nice.
So hopefully
Yeah.
they didn't know what they had.
Oh no, yeah. I think they knew. Yeah, and here's my biggest
Oh.
Frisson book. I don't know if you guys. This is how I got to know Frisson. It was Something Is Killing the Children books. That's how I learned about her.
Mhm.
And I don't know if you have fans out there, but this is possibly one of the bigger Something Is Killing the Children book, because it is the very first ratio cover of Something Is Killing the Children. The first 5 issues of Something Is Killing the Children had 0 ratio covers. So their first 1 in 25 is issue number 6. This one. And I got this signature from her at WonderCon. I think it was 2 years ago. She was very, very nice. He skipped a break to make sure she got everyone's signatures, so she was really great. I don't know if you can see the signature. I asked her to do it in red to match the
They'll make the blood. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
phenomenal. Yeah.
So for
Good-
those that are
good
curious,
call.
the normal variant for this is actually very, very colorful,
Oh,
but actually very dark as well. All the white that's in the background there is a dark color. There's a lot of purple and green that's actually on this original cover. But yeah, Dan's absolutely correct. As a massive fan of Something That's Killing the Children, he is absolutely correct.
Oh.
This is the first ratio
Chris,
that they ever did.
any
Mhm.
idea what this book runs?
I'm thinking it's still at this point just a little north of 500.
Oh, it's way north of 500, my
Okay,
friend.
let's go 1250.
So this book this year, there are 2 sales.
Yes.
Between $10.35 and $1,100 in a
Oh.
9.8. This is no joke. I had no idea.
No.
It was, though, at its peak back in 2021. It sold for as high as $2,800.
Oh,
Now, Rob, are you talking just the normal ratio blue label or the yellow label?
I'm talking just the regular blue label.
Yeah.
9.8. Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, because whether it's signed or not, that adds value to some people, but not to everyone, type of thing. So
Yeah.
And-
Listen, everyone out there, Something's Killing the Children is still something.
I had
that
no
gets
idea
collected.
this. I mean, you said big. I thought, okay, it's like a $300, $400 book because it's a modern book, but holy shenanigans!
Yes.
hey,
Pick-
there you go.
pick them up while
I
they're
got
cheap.
a lot of the books, including the number 1 in a 9.8, which is a little pricey. Can get a little pricey.
Yeah.
I actually got this book at San Diego Comic-Con in the bundle. That you could buy this. I forget if it was like $500 or $600 bundle that came with a book and a random comic book, and I got really, really lucky. I got this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a big home run you got there, Dan.
I don't like comics. I love comics. Is saying, hey, Dan, I love that Thor hammer in the back. Is that the Blu-ray limited edition movie collectible display?
I have no idea, but the base here used to light up, if you put batteries in and everything. But I broke it, so the bottom part fell out. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. I got it at a Comic-Con. I think it was LA Comic-Con.
Nice.
Clearly, Dan
Awesome,
is
Ome.
worthy.
Hello.
As he's swinging that hammer around like
Yeah,
it's not.
hey,
Yeah, I did a nice workout.
Yeah.
With the-
Just don't leave it on the toilet lid if I really got to go.
My next 2 books is probably my it's a story for sure.
Oh.
Oh, and boom goes the dynamite.
Wow. It's been a minute since we had TF1 on here.
Really?
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
huge one.
Yeah.
I met
Don't
them
get me
both.
wrong. I would say, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. At Transformers issue 1, that famous Sienkiewicz cover, is glorious. But a lot of people don't like. It doesn't come on the show as much as you would think.
I like the
But
remark on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, not to take away from the Batman book. We'll talk about that in a sec. But again, like Transformers is very hot right now, and wow.
Oh yeah,
What a
there's a ton of New York Comic Con exclusives for Transformers. I got a remark on both. You know, Jim Lee said Joker, and I said that'd be great. Right after the COVID lockdowns ended, they had a Torpedo Comic Con over in Hollywood at I think it was Palladium.
Mhm.
And, after the COVID lockdowns ended, the industry boomed like crazy. The line was massive for Jim Lee. I was in line for him since as soon as I got there. And I was still in line when the Comic Con ended that day. And he stayed like almost an hour after the con was over to make sure everybody got a signature. He was very, very cool.
Now, Dan,
Very nice.
about that remark that's right there. Did you happen to make an Instagram story or something about that? Because I feel like I've seen this before.
I did.
Okay,
I
so
did.
that's it. Yep. So for those that are not following Dan on Instagram, again, Rob has dropped the information down below there. That's how I'm familiar with Dan, is because of that Jim Lee story and that incredible remark he's got there. Do not miss out on that one. It's a real great story, and for Jim to do what he did there, as we know, that's kind of like hitting the lottery. So Dan is one lucky son of a gun, and we're lucky enough to see this on our show today. But yeah.
The story for these two books is actually after the con and after I sent it in, because if you guys remember, after COVID, like CGC had like a backlog of what it was like 3-4 months, 5 months, 6 months.
It got longer than that. It got out to be 11, 12 months at one point.
Yeah. The con was in 2021 in July.
Yeah.
I got the book 2 years later. It took them almost a full year to grade it, and it got lost in the mail. So, I was going back and forth emailing, U.S. Postal Service, and they were basically like, it's gone. And then months and months later, CGC emails me, and they say, we just got a package back from you. And then they were basically, like, oh, okay, we're going to, charge you a small fee, and then we'll email it to you. And I was just like, oh my God, I thought this was lost. I sent it in 2021, and then they saw the date after my email reply, and they were like, oh my God, we'll send it out for free, express, because they saw how long it had been. And then I finally got it back. What was it? This would make it like 2 years ago, I guess. But it was very, very cool. Both of them were pretty nice. Sienkiewicz, I think that's how you say it.
Yep.
Manhandled this book.
So
he was holding it like this because he was talking to people while he was
so he
working
hangs
on
out
it.
with Steranko a lot, apparently.
Yeah, and I was just like,
easy, Rob.
I didn't say
Easy.
anything, but I was like, I was gritting my teeth. I was like, all right, what can you do?
Yeah, we've been to a few cons. We've seen a few creators who don't always have the same respect for your property as you'd expect them to.
Yeah, they're holding
it's
it
your
like
art.
a newspaper or something.
It's your art. Why are you treating it like that?
Well, these two, I don't know. Do you guys know John Boy Myers?
Oh yeah,
of course we
yeah,
do. Yeah.
He is one of the coolest guys I've ever met at a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Very, very chill. I
Staple of
stood
Fan
there at
Expo.
LA Comic-Con talking with him for like at least an hour, just talking about random things. He gave me the coolest remark. This is the coolest remark I've ever gotten from anybody. I don't know if you guys know Frankie's Comics.
Yeah.
The logo is a pug.
Mm-hmm.
And in this exclusive, they included the logo of the comic book store.
Right.
He venomized the pug. So all that is a remark.
That is terrific.
Yeah,
which is great considering Frankie's is dead.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, but he's talking about how he was talking about talking with the owner of Frankie's.
I'm not talking about. No, I'm talking about the store. The store is dead.
Yeah.
It went out of business.
Yeah, it did. But he
hopefully
was
for you guys watching, one of you guys were one of the many people that he owed inventory to, that you paid money and he took the money and ran.
Yeah, it was. I had a couple $100 orders with him too, but can't get mad over that. I guess
it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. He took an extra day to work on this, and it was amazing.
Those are awesome.
Best remark I've ever gotten on a comic book.
Absolutely.
And he was one of the coolest guys.
Yeah, no, I usually see him at San Francisco Fan Expo every year, and he's
really?
He's always great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really easy to talk to. Chill guy.
Look at that. There we go. Hold on. We got to give this one. Hold on. Where's my? Why am I there? Here we go.
Who knows about this?
Slow down. We got to give Black Cat the due.
Yeah, and who knows about this?
The custom labels. The yellow error.
Yes, the yellow error. I was going to a Comic-Con where Marv Wolfman was going to be there, so I had to get one of the yellow errors.
Nice.
Very nice.
Incidentally, we will have a copy of Black Cat, this issue, signed by Marv Wolfman, available during the Comic Screen Cancer OnlySlabs special. It won't be the error, unfortunately, but it will be. It'll be one of the books that we have available during our what we're doing for raise funds for Comic Screen Cancer in 2 weeks. That is awesome. I've actually only seen a couple of the errors. I've never actually seen them. I've never run across one in my hands. I've seen a couple on either posted or on. I think we've seen it once before here on OnlySlabs.
Yeah, when I did research on it, they estimated maybe from a couple hundred to maybe at the most maybe 1,000. Like it's very
very rare.
It's compared to how many are out there. Yeah, it's not exactly. What's the error? The error is that if you look in the upper right corner space case, instead of being the banner being full red, it's got that yellow stripe at the top, where ink issues occur.
Yeah, pretty minor, but
This happened periodically there in the errors, especially in this era. The printing was done differently back then and wasn't as always reliable. You'd have things where inks would run out or nozzles would get clogged or any number of other things would happen, and you'd get these color print or color shifts that would occur, and then they would just release them. They didn't go QC and pull them and destroy them or anything else. That costs money. They just send them out, and so you have all kinds of weird errors that occur like that, including like this infamous Spider-Man with the different colored lizards and
Spider-Man 1, right?
And of course Secret Wars 1, where the error guys don't get carried away. All the first prints have an error where you've got the messed up colors for Galactus, and only the second prints or whatever are actually cleaned up. But anyways, yeah, good call. That's a great one to see. So yeah, guys, if you have this book, go check yours to see if you got that error issue.
Right. It's always here too. It's always in the same spot.
It'll add a few bucks to your value.
Oh, more than a few, right?
I was being facetious. I kind of downplay it so one of them will just sell it to me cheap,
Yeah, you'd be lucky to get one. This is not really about the book; it's more about the story behind the book.
Yeah,
I don't.
Because
Do you
Dark
guys
Hawk
know?
1 is all the rage.
Oh, of course. This will be the big money maker.
It's the Eternal
AF-15.
spec book. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
forget
the Eternal spec
AF-15.
book, yeah.
This is a new one.
It's going to be in the next
the
movie.
Reason why,
He's going to be in the next movie.
The reason why I want to bring it up is, do you guys know Josh's comics?
Yes.
On Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah, Aaron.
Basically, I bought this. I have my original copy from when I was a kid. I bought this online when we wanted to do a little experiment. He made a post.
Try to swing the market.
Yeah. A bunch of people bought a bunch of, graded Darkhawk ones, and it showed up on the top 10 to see, I guess, maybe how easily, the market can be manipulated or how he's against FOMO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
thinks-
FOMO and influencers, but man, does he influence a lot of people?
Yeah.
That's why I just wanted to show this.
But big shot. But I mean, I've had great conversation with him. He's actually going to be partnering with Comics Curing Cancer early next year to do something special for us. So big shout out to him. He's actually a really nice guy.
Oh yeah, I've met him a bunch of times. He lives right north of LA. Well, I'm in
great
LA.
sense of humor. He has a great.
Yeah. So this was in the same Comic-Con as where I got the Jim Lee and the Sienkiewicz remarks. The first time I met Donnie Cates, he left the con early, but I still got lucky.
Was it at C2E2? Was it?
No, it was TorpedoCon.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm confusing with somebody else.
Don't confuse the cover artist with Donnie Cates, Rob. I
Sorry.
see where you're going. I see where you're going.
No.
But
Yeah. Sorry, my
different
mistake.
situation.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This isn't a rebound cover. They didn't put an acetate over it. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be remembered forever, I think, in the comic book community.
Yeah.
As long as the artist goes into CGC, you do whatever he wants and get a blue label.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if people remember that. Acetate Gate, right?
Yes.
Oh, we were. Yeah, no, it's.
I think Rob was leaning more towards Black Flag Comics, but I see. I see where you're going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet screaming!
Wow.
Shiba monkeys. Where is my bow?
Wow, we're going from big modern books to a massive rail. Really well done. Nice shift and flow.
Thank you. I actually wanted to show this because of the story more than the book.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an awesome must-have.
Even as a purple label, a 9.4 is freaking.
The story was I actually contacted the person on eBay, and we actually met off eBay, and I just paid her cash. And she's actually a comic book creator. I actually saw her at LA Comic Con, and it was a really interesting story. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Dan, I was going to ask you, we've had some people in the chat kind of ask about the purple label. Again, for everyone that's watching, purple label generally means some sort of restoration, but would you mind reading us what's on the purple label when it comes to why you're actually holding a purple label book in your hands?
You want me to explain what got restored?
Right.
Yeah.
The worst thing you could do to a book is trim the edges, and these are trimmed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Top and the right are trimmed.
Okay.
That's the worst thing you could do to a book. And small amount of color touch. A tear was sealed. But yeah. I mean, it's still nice, even though, it's got the worst restore you could do to a book.
Yeah, only because you can't undo it. The color touch,
exactly,
sometimes
right?
Color touch you can remove sometimes. And because if it wasn't for the trimming, if you removed the color touch, the tear seal, depending on how it's done, gets a conservation instead of a restoration because it's not adding to it. And for anybody who doesn't know, conservation would still be a blue label. It just gets a conservation note. And the difference is whether or not you're just halting damage, so conservation tear seal, but you're not adding anything. Once you add anything to it, or in this case, also trim, you remove something from it, then you get the purple label. You've altered the book.
And I have no idea where the tear is. I honestly can't find it.
It could be an interior page.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, wait. It says to the cover.
Oh,
Yeah.
to the cover. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, then
I
it's a
just
really
can't
good
see it.
tear seal. Then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I
it's
mean-
just a small one, and they do it from the inside of the
Yeah.
cover. Is how they would, if it's done well,
Yeah.
they'll try to seal it from the inside, so that way the outside doesn't show.
Yeah, they must have done a really good job because I had a really hard time
Yeah.
when I was looking
Awesome.
for it. Really
Oh,
great.
still great
Batman
book.
cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic book.
Whew. Yeah, just as all. Yeah, you're not fixing the trimmed. Yeah, no.
Yeah, when I jumped back into collecting slabs,
Jesus.
I had to get my favorite group, right?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Slow down, Dan. Slow down.
Yeah. Big Daddy.
Wow, and a great custom label with this one. Now I'm kind of picky about custom labels, but I enjoy the X-Men one because I like that X that's in the back of the grade in the grade window there. I think that's fantastic. But yeah, the first appearance of the X-Men, Professor X and Magneto, all here in X-Men #1, and that's a nice copy that you got there for 2.5.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely had to have this when I got back, into the craze, right?
Then these guys are calling out which clips I should be playing. There we go. Look at that. That sex appeal right there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah.
First Venom, right?
Yeah. Well, today, yeah, we call that now we call it the first full appearance of Venom now. Yeah.
I actually got this book raw.
Wow. I just want to point out, like, we've had this. This is definitely a top 10 book, maybe even a top 5 book that we've had on OnlySlabs. But I can probably count on just one hand the amount of times it's been a 9.8. That is just fantastic. Good for you. And again, the most homaged cover in the history of comic books is right here, ASM 300. And Todd McFarlane himself, as Rob likes to say, did it first with issue 301. But a 9.8 copy of First Full Venom, ASM 300. Dan, good for you, man. That's pretty hardcore ASM collector right there, man.
Yeah,
So
I was in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Tell your story first.
Oh, I was in Las Vegas. I wasn't there, and I heard about a card show in one of the hotels in Vegas. And so I had to go, right? I had to check it out. They had only, like 5 tables worth of comics, and they were selling this raw. And it wasn't like a dealer; it was just like a family. It was like a mom, a dad, and 2 sons. And I found this like in the back on the rack, and I stared at it for like 5 minutes, checking it out. And I think we were both really happy, because I submitted it at that same card show, and
Nice.
got so lucky.
Yeah.
Got the matching custom label.
So, Dan, you didn't have this book cleaned and pressed then. You just...
I think I did.
Okay.
But
Right.
when I was inspecting it, I thought, okay, it could be 9.8. Not that
So here's the great question, which is going to dovetail. Jay, we don't actually ever ask our guests that question,
Right.
so we're not going to ask them that question. But
No.
I mean, I don't
before
mind.
you do, hold on. Before you do, I want to ask Chris what he thinks if he wanted to buy this in a 9.8 today. What do you think? Because now the ASM 300 has come down,
Mhm.
A little bit.
especially in the non 9.8s.
Yep.
Has come down tremendously over the last couple of years. What do you think purchasing a 9.8 you should expect to have to pay American dollars?
Okay. Now, now for those that aren't aware, Rob and I have talked about this book a few months ago as I was trying to get back into a low grade copy, as I've had a few copies throughout my life and have kind of moved on for them to help out with financial situations. I see Mad Spidey's guessing 18, Jean Below is at 14, and Space Case is at 16. I was kind of well north of that in my mind. I was kind of thinking 27, Rob.
Okay, well, I will tell you the most recent sale, according to Cover Price, it just barely dropped below 2,000 at 1980. But all other October sales and September sales have been averaging between 2,300 to 20 as high as 2,600. So I would say the reality is that you got to throw out that $1,980 one. That's an anomaly, and I'm going to say that you should be expecting around $2,400 to $2,500 for a 9.8 right now of an ASM 300. If you get it for less than that, that is phenomenal. Consequently, if you want to take that grade hit, go down to a 9.6, you can pick one up for right around $800.
Wow. And there's that massive cliff that you and I talk about sometimes.
Yep.
Dan,
All right, Dan. Now,
you, man.
since you were willing to volunteer, how much did you pick up that $2,400 book for?
It was between like 570.
Nice.
Between 570, and right around there.
Nice. So that
I
even
didn't barter
after,
too much.
Yeah, well, no. If you're paying less than $600 for it, and then you're getting to, and then you're even with the high tier grading, because they're going to do the percentage of the value, and you're clean and press, you're still doing pretty well. Very nice, sir. Very nice.
Thank you. It's a real gamble. I mean, I've bought raw books before, and they come back a 9.2, 9.4, and it hurts. There's emotional pain.
Yeah, but when you get, or I've done it sometimes, and then all of a sudden you get something that you missed, and it comes back that purple. That happens. But that is a great pickup. It's in a great story, and I think that was well worth the gamble there. We're going to take our pause right here. This is where we're going to switch it. We're going to go ahead and take our break, our intermission, if you will. Let everyone go use their bathroom. But more importantly, we're going to get to do the giveaway in just a second. But first, let's acknowledge those henchmen who are channel members of this channel at the lower tier every single month, making contributions to help support comics curing cancer. All right, and with that, let's add up our hashtag cancer sucks. That's what it is. Put that hashtag in there. And if you don't know what's going to happen here, we are going to, in a moment, I'm going to hit that draw button. It's going to randomly select a winner. I've got the greatest giveaway box. I'm sorry, the greatest weekly giveaway box on all of YouTube. And we're going to pull 6 books from the box for a lucky winner. And then we'll do another pull at the end. Meanwhile, though everyone's doing that, let's go ahead and let's see. I see Dan getting up and stretching his legs. So, Chris, let's go to you. And what do you have coming up that you want to talk about on the Comic Vet YouTube channel? Links down below, guys. Make sure you're following Chris. He puts out content multiple times a week and hosts lives with other members of the community. So,
well, thank you, Rob. In a couple weeks, the thing that I want to talk about that's obviously the most important to me and to my heart is preview night for Comics Curing Cancer, Wednesday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And during that program, I'm hoping to get as many content creators that are going to be participating in the Comics Curing Cancer weekend to come on and talk about things that they're doing with their show, whether they're going to be having a raffle, a giveaway, that kind of thing. This is the 3rd time that I've been fortunate enough to host the Comics Curing Cancer preview night. Also, with that, I will be raffling off massive keys that night where one person will walk away with everything. Stay tuned for a video in the next few days to find out which books I'm actually going to be giving away that night, fundraising for the American Cancer Society. And again, I hope all of you have the opportunity to swing by that night. This is probably the most important Show Us What You Got that I do throughout the year. And I'm hoping to get, like I mentioned, as many hosts of the Comics Curing Cancer programming weekend to come on and talk about what's happening and also how they're going to be fundraising for Comics Curing Cancer. Thank you, Rob.
Excellent. Hey, Dan, I know you don't do YouTube normally, but do you have anything coming up that you want to talk about or promote while you're here?
No, sorry.
No,
Don't have anything
you
to
don't have to apologize for having nothing to promote. It's just it's just an opportunity to do so. All right. Let's see. I see 60 people have entered the giveaway thus far. Again, I do ship internationally. Thanks to international shippers, that means I can ship to Canada too. Even though your post office is starting to break the log jam, but it's going to take a while. So go ahead and hit that hashtag. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wheel of fish. Our winner of this first set of giveaways is going to be boom, Robert Monroe Jr. Congratulations. You're a winner. All right.
Watch your back, Rob.
I'll grab the box. All right, Dan. So you get to pick the books for Robert Monroe. And here's how that works. We're going to pull 6 books from this box. And what you're going to do is you can either give me a number 1 through 10 from the front, meaning one of the first 10 books, 1 through 10 from the back, or we can just go back to front and you tell me where to stop. Okay?
Oh, are you telling me?
Yes, Dan.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
All right, so where should we pull the books from?
Center.
All right, so back to front it is then. You tell me when to stop.
Okay. Stop.
Okay. The book in front, behind, or both? Both. Got
in
it.
front.
Just in front? All right. 5 more books to pull.
All right, stop.
Okay. Front, back, both.
Front and back.
Okay.
Okay. All right, stop.
Okay. Front, back, both.
Front and back.
Okay. 1 more book. This time I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to go front to back.
All right. Stop.
Okay. Front or back?
The front.
All right. Ooh. All right, we're going to see what Dan has pulled for you. Ooh, jeez. All right. Let's do that. All right, congratulations, Robert Monroe. Make sure you ping me on Instagram just to remind me of your ship to address or let me know if anything's changed. These are the books that were pulled for you. First up, we've got Todd McFarlane, Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 1.
I like that cover.
It is a great looking cover.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got the first appearance of the Marauders in Uncanny X-Men 211.
Oh, that's a classic cover. I can remember the day it came out, Rob. Yeah.
Those anniversary covers, very popular. We've got the newsstand variant of Gambit issue 1, the origin of Gambit, first Cassandra the Benefactress, and first team appearance of the Assassin's Guild.
And the biggest trade dress in the history of comic books when it comes to Marvel.
That's right. Gambit number 1 in a newsstand. That's great. And let's see, we've got Superman Batman issue 23, the first full Batman Beyond in the DC universe. So in the standard universe, first full appearance of Batman Beyond. Now it's the Tim Drake Batman Beyond as opposed to the Terry McGinnis, but still It's first. First is first, baby. Let's see here. We got Swamp Thing, issue number 38, the second appearance of John Constantine.
Oh, great book.
And our final book in this pool, we've got some Silver Age goodness. We've got Strange Tales, Doctor Strange, issue 154.
Oh my.
Congratulations, Robert Monroe. These books all heading out to you, sir. As we say, the greatest weekly giveaway box on YouTube. And what's worse is we do it twice. We'll do this again at the end of the show. So make sure you guys continue to watch. In the meantime, Chris, if you would put Dan back into the position of power. And from there, Dan, welcome back from the intermission. I hope you're ready to rock and roll. As people are excited, they want to see more books. So let's give them what they want.
Well, here is the first appearance of the new Black Widow.
Oh yeah,
Yelena. But this is in German.
In
I don't know if
German,
you guys can see that. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Very nice.
Yeah, and when I met Jay Lee for the signature, he said this was the first German copy he's ever signed. The grade could have been better, but that's okay.
Yeah, but hey, you can blame it on the Germans.
What was really funny was you know how he put these sort of like lines coming out from the signature?
Uh-huh.
He did that for me. He was very cool to do it because my finger ran over his signature and it just smudged. So he said, I'll fix that. And he drew all these lines there. Very cool.
I've had an artist that I worked with do a remark on a book where they drew over the flaws on the book so that way it could get a 9.8.
Jock did that for me once. Do you guys remember those foil covers that Jock did for like that Batman run from like 150 to 75, I think?
Yeah.
One of them, like, they're really easy to damage. I'm sure you guys know that already.
Yep.
And there was a piece of the foil missing, and I asked him to sign over it, and I got a 9.8.
Nice.
It's here somewhere, but this is another Lee.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you guys recognize it?
I know this book. I'm a big Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider fan. That's a hot tomato.
That's a really nice remark too.
Oh yeah, I met Ji-Hyun Lee. I think it was last LA Comic Con. He did a nice little remark there. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool guy. He's Korean like me, and he didn't speak any English. And then I tried to speak a little bit of Korean to him because I was born and raised in LA.
Uh-huh.
And he started saying all this, and I was just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's like when I try to talk to somebody, when I try to order tacos and I speak my little bit of Spanish and they get it.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing I know is like, oh, well, hold on.
Yeah, it's the same thing when I try to speak French.
Since you know the cover, this was it the 1 in 25 or no? Was it the 1 in 100 or the?
I think that's
or the 1 in.
I don't. All I know is I don't have that one. I've wanted it. Let me see if I can look it up real quick.
I thought the 1 in 100 was the Virgin.
You might be right. This might be the 1 in 25, right?
But yeah, In-Hyuk Lee did just a series of great Ghost Spiders for that particular volume, including the one where she's kind of on the wall with the mask off and the hoodie kind of down as well. And then the cell phone one as well. Right? Yeah.
He's a great artist. He's really great.
He is to me one of the best Ghost Spider artists there are. I'm sorry, Rob. Go ahead.
No, it's hard to find real quick on this one right now. I actually had him. What's nice is every once in a while through his website you can get onto his commission list for a con, and I was able to get on one time, so I actually have a Spider Gwen that he did a full torso color commission from him, which is great.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
cool. Yeah, I met him
Great
again. Just the other week. LA Comic Con was what, like wait, has it been a month?
Yeah, it's been a month already. Yeah,
Yeah.
125 is what I
Met
know
him
my
again
copy
there.
says. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Got some signatures from him.
I heard from a lot of people that LA Con had gone down for a while, but I heard this year that it was pretty decent this year.
It was. They actually filled 3 halls. They normally just use 2, like the main hall and then the one all the way on the other side. But they filled up a third one, and I got a signature from Elizabeth Olsen on my X-Men #4.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really great. And there's already a Stanley Sig on it, and it's at CGC right now.
Very nice.
Whew,
So,
like it,
so if I'm right, we're looking at a Chip Zdarsky variant, right?
Mm-hmm. He drew the cover.
Okay, that's real nice as well.
Yeah.
And he did this remark right here for me. It was his idea to draw in the helmet.
Yeah.
When I met him at I think it was in LA Comic Con. Very, very cool guy. Very friendly. I think what is this one? Is this the one in? I don't remember. Maybe one in 75 or something. But first failsafe.
Yeah.
Cameo.
So yeah, that's when Zdarsky took over that volume, if I'm correct.
Oh, sorry. On the back it says 1 in 250.
Okay.
Oh, even more so. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I had some other ones, but it was really cool meeting him. He's a great writer.
Yeah, I thought the failsafe was gone, and I just realized the other day I forgot I was reading something. I was like, oh, he's over with hanging out with Amanda Waller now.
Look out.
I want to show you guys some art that I got. Original art. This is Ron Lim, X-23 Venomized. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where I'm watching for the chat to riot.
It was very. He was like very, very friendly.
Uh-huh.
And I picked this up at LA Comic Con from him, and I have the slab somewhere.
Very cool.
Here's another one. This is page number 5 of the Mitch Gerard's book. I don't know if I said that right.
Gerard's. Yeah.
Yeah, Gerard's. Yeah, I met
I don't
him.
know. I don't know. That's how I pronounce it. I might be wrong. Who knows?
Yeah. This was an awesome book, and it made Riddler kind of a badass,
Right.
I don't know if you guys have read the book. Definitely recommend it. This is not the original art. I actually posted this up. I don't remember if I said it was the original art or not. Oh no, I might have said original art. And then the guy who actually owns the original art messaged me on Instagram telling me he has it. So this is I think it was a digital reprint of the cover.
Mm-hmm.
And who doesn't love the classic annual Hulk look, where he's carrying the Hulk letters? And I recently got a Frank Miller key graded. I'm gonna pick it up. I think it was over here somewhere. You guys might recognize it.
Thank you for joining us, Jay.
Recently got this graded.
Twilight Zone.
Yes. Do you guys know?
Very nice.
What happened with this book? What's going on with it?
No.
It was the first published work of Frank Miller.
Okay.
Oh,
He, it says it right here. Frank Miller's first professional comic book work,
Nice.
but I don't recall the details if it was artwork.
What he
But
did.
yeah. Which artwork? But yeah. There's
Yeah,
not
so-
many in high grade.
Yeah, that's the thing. Also, those, what did they do in it?
Oh yeah.
All right, we're taking a quick look here. It says he did uncredited story titled Royal Feast in Twilight Zone 84. So it's a it's 3 pages of uncredited story within the book.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. And did you? I mean, isn't it strange that they never print the issue numbers on the covers?
Gold Key is the worst. Oh my god, they've got some people can understand. It's like they've got some kind of code or something in that because they have those numbers. Well, like that in the yellow band underneath where it says Gold Key, there's like a string of numbers, and like there's I think that there's some sort of key to understanding it, but yeah, it's. But that's what somebody told me once. But it's definitely a screwed up. Yeah, you have no idea. Because I have a bunch of Gold Key Magnus books, and that's the same way. You're like, oh, what is this one? Especially when you get to the point like with Magnus, while they're doing the series, all of a sudden they started doing like reprints within the run before they switch back to some original stories and stuff. And so you get these covers, and you're like, which cover is this one? Is this the reprint cover, or is this the original cover? It's not as easy to tell stuff, but definitely crazy. Okay, Matt, take it easy. The Ducks are playing. You're gonna go watch the Ducks. Who cares? The hockey game's gonna go for a while. The next giveaway could be any moment. You don't know.
I think he means the Oregon Ducks.
Okay, even if it's the Oregon Ducks, the game will keep up. Hit record. Skip the commercials. Come on.
Well,
not like you
I'll
can,
just show you guys.
Like you can watch OnlySlabs later. Oh wait, you can.
I'll just show you guys my bigger keys.
Whoa!
What? Wait, hold on.
Holy cow!
There we go.
All right. Dan, would you mind reading us what's on the right side of that blue label, please? And letting us know why that book is just so damn important.
Talk about limping in. Let me just say.
Hopefully, it's obvious that it is the origin and the first appearance of Iron Man, Tony Stark.
Right. Dale, that was for you, buddy.
There you go.
In 1963.
Dale Suspense as the ultimate grail. Yep, absolutely.
Definitely. That look.
Well, Dale is a massive Iron Man fan, hence the Dale of Suspense name.
Well,
oh man, what was it? And before it was Dale Suspense, it was something. Wasn't it like something Iron Dad or something? I'm trying to remember what it was. Yeah.
And this is for Chris. You might recognize it.
I sure do.
It used to be one of the hottest covers.
So that is the Comic-Con exclusive variant of Something is Killing the Children issue number 1 C cover variant done by Jenny Frison. I believe it was originally the FOC Unlocked variant, the normal pink cover. And then that one, I believe, is the Comic-Con, I believe, New York exclusive as well. Yeah, I think I got my copy close by somewhere.
There's was there 3-4 variants of this? There's one with the blood. There's one with some color. But and this was supposed to be the rarer one, right?
Right. Once the series started to get a little bit of traction, those were then reprinted for Comic-Cons and various limited numbers, as Jenny Frison wasn't as popular then as she is today as well. Yeah. Great cover.
I had to hunt this one down. And I'll show you guys my one of my biggest keys.
Oh my.
Yes, yes, the book that started Marvel and saved Stan Lee as a writer.
Holy toad.
There might have been a movie recently.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, there was.
It was pretty good. What did you guys think of the movie?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
So
I mean,
did
at
I.
least
I
the
really
at least
enjoyed
the heroes of the movie saved the day, unlike a different movie.
And I loved that they, in the movie, the Fantastic Four, affected the culture of the city. You know how there were those things flying around, even though it's back in the 60s or whatever?
That retro
Like-
sci-fi
Yes.
thing that just like tickled my bubbled helmet bone.
Yeah, I love that. And they actually, paid homage to the cover. Remember the monster that was popping out there they were fighting?
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
very cool.
What is it? What is the slab in? Is
Oh, the case?
yeah.
I think it's from a company that I think they closed recently.
It's a protector for the slab, but hey, when you got
Oh yeah,
when you got a
it's
book of
supposed to
that
block
that magnitude,
99% of the UV and all that
oh
stuff.
nice, yeah. Well, that makes sense given that's not exactly like a book you pick up on the street corner,
Yeah,
especially
but
that
it is
grade.
a moderate purple.
Still, I mean, let's be
At
honest.
least not trimmed, right?
Even if it was, it's a spicy meatball no matter what, and it's a book that a lot of people would love to have. Let's see, I don't like comics says he thinks it's the Proline Protector UV Protect, or probably UV
Proline? I don't know if it's Proline, but I saw them through Instagram and I gave them a shot. I bought a couple of these and some other protectors.
You know
that
what's
they have.
interesting? Yeah, what's interesting actually, we're going to have a couple to give away during Comic Screen Cancer. Is we have some beta Comic Screen Comic Capsule was nice enough to provide some donated items for their comic books for us, but they also gave us some beta product that they're testing, which basically go on slabs. It's like a film, like your camera screen protector that just goes over the slab to give it UV protection on the slab. So if you're a person like me who hangs them on the wall, but you have sun on them, which I don't, but that'd be a nice thing potentially to have for those display books. So we've got a couple in the CGC cut and in the CBCS cut that'll be available during Comic Screen Cancer. So some lucky winners will get those. Very cool. Yeah.
Did you guys hear about the PSA cases?
I've seen them. I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to 100% though.
All of them will block like 99% of UV. And someone made a video of how sturdy they were. They got up on a ladder.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of that type of stuff. They still look like garbage. They look like trash, but hey, that's just my opinion. And as we say all the time on this channel, I have a fat one, and you should do what you want. But
they actually had to resize the slabs because they wouldn't fit in the graded boxes.
That would make sense. That somebody would
so early on that to resize
a card company wouldn't pay attention to stuff like that.
Yeah, not right off the bat, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
And I have one more big key.
Okay.
Where did I put it? I put it somewhere.
I love when that's a problem. It's like, oh, where did I put that big key?
Yeah.
Until it becomes shit. Where did I put that big key?
Oh, here it is.
Giant size X-Men 1.
Well, Chris, how are you doing?
This is the best ever!
I'm incredible, Rob, and so are you.
You think this is a big key?
The tiny one.
Oh my God! What the? No freaking way!
We're gonna clip that one into a reel. Big key.
The tale of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yes, yeah. the first appearance of Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk, and also General Ross and Betsy Ross too. Yeah.
Yeah. Justin Birch says he disappears and he brings back a Hulk 1. Disappear again.
I legit thought it was going to be a GSX 1. Okay.
I do have it over there, GSX.
It doesn't warrant coming on, Chris. It's a second tier X-Men book.
It's the most important book in the history of the X-Men.
No.
Yes.
There we go.
GSX? That's arguable, right? You mean besides X-Men 1?
Right. It has to, besides, I'm with you. He seems to think that GSX 1 is more important than the original. You can't have GSX 1 without the original.
Look,
we could say they're equally important, right?
How about I recognize the fact that X-Men before GSX 1 were nothing but reprints and was barely a bi-monthly book. And GSX X-Men is GSX is the reason why you know about the X-Men today.
Look, it doesn't matter.
Got amazing.
It doesn't matter
after that.
about the other books and how many of them were reprints or not. Issue 1 was still issue 1, and it still put it there and really kind of leveraged this concept of social commentary through comic books within that from a cultural standpoint. GSX was a great legacy launcher, saves the brand, gets it go on, brings in a whole ton of new fans. Absolutely. It's a 1B book. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the 1A. You can't get to 1B without first having 1A.
That's a good point. Can't really argue with that.
I recognize what you said and respect it. I just flipped the two. GSX 1 is 1A to me, and X-Men 1 is 1B.
You have your choice too. I've got an X-Men 1 in a 3.0 and a GSX 1 in a 3.0. Forget values for a second. Which one are you taking, Chris?
I'm taking the Canadian one.
Oh, yeah, it's like when mom and dad fight.
But
it sounds like an old argument.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful that everyone has
a lot on this show. If anything, we have certain shticks that come up over and over again, and it's one of them.
What do you guys think about this plastic thing? I actually gave it a try and bought one of these packs. Do you guys know this little rubbery
bumper? The bumper.
Yeah. Would you guys think it'll actually protect it if I drop it?
It can't.
Have you guys tried it?
I've never tried it, and because I don't know why not. I will tell you that. Look, I've never had any. I mean, I know that you can damage
corners
a CGC slab. I know it can be done.
Oh, it's so easy.
And I crack out slabs very easily. However, I will also say, as a person who has woken up in the morning to come out here and seen comic slabs commit suicide overnight off my wall, I've never had one of them have an issue.
Oh, really?
No. I pick them back up and I put them back on. I'd never. It's usually the mount fails or something because I had some really crazy, really old command strips, and now I change them out periodically. But yeah, it's I've never had one get damaged.
That's lucky, actually.
Luck, yeah. It's all in how it falls.
Yeah.
Anyways. But okay, so you got it on this. You got this little rubber bumper, and you know what? If I had a Hulk 1 at the value of those books go for, I would probably consider putting on there because the cost to re-slab that to get that just to get a reholder, because it's not a $15 reholder fee.
Yeah. You remember how I mentioned I got Elizabeth Olsen's signature on X-Men 4?
Yes.
They now, because it's a yellow label, the cost, if it's just over 1,000, it jumps into a percentage, and it's now 8%. I figured this out at LA Comic Con, because filling out the form. 8%. That hurts.
Yeah,
I think
it's so much more difficult to grade, right?
I don't know if it's more difficult than a blue.
There's no difference in grading a book that's over $1,000 versus when it costs $25. It's
Yeah.
just them wanting a piece of the action.
Being greedy.
Them
After
thinking
they
that
got bought out, right?
it's them. Well, they used to do this before, but they've raised their prices obviously since then. It's them wanting to them thinking that they're adding value by it being graded, and they're not
It's true.
entirely wrong. And
Yeah.
so they're wanting to get a percentage of that value. But it sucks because like I submitted a book. I just got notification from CGC this week of a book. They said that they raised it out of the tier I submitted it under to the next tier, and so they're billing me more.
Yeah.
And I went and looked to see. I said, maybe it got a great grade. I went and looked, and it's got it's not even graded yet. So I'm like, well, how the hell do you guys determine that this book is a high value when it was a low grade copy that I paid $250 for, and you're saying it exceeds $400? It hasn't even been graded yet. That seems kind of arbitrary.
They did that to my friend.
And their response was not. It was just a bunch of rigmarole about, we can do this and we're entitled to, and you agreed to it. And that's not my question.
Yeah, like how are they deciding? Are they going on eBay? Like what? Like,
well, it's not graded yet. How do you deter? I mean, I know what I paid for it, and it's not like it's a high. I mean, it's possible within the grade range it could hit that it could be significantly more, but I only know what I paid for it.
I always thought they went off of the ungraded price, but
yeah, no, I don't know what they're doing, but anyways, so Hulk,
yes,
let's give this book its due diligence. Chris, take it away.
I can tell you exactly what's on the right side of that label. I know it off by heart. But Dan, would you mind reading us what's on the right side of the blue label?
Sure. Yeah. Origin and the first appearance of the Incredible Hulk. First appearance of Rick Jones, Betty Ross, and General Ross.
That's and that's a great way to wrap up OnlySlabs. Yeah.
I agree. Phenomenal book. Thank you so much, Dan, for bringing that on and being a guest today and suffering through some initial technical issues. We appreciate you very much, sir. Let's go.
Thanks for having me.
Before we throw up our second hashtag of the day, let me first get into my stuff here, and let's thank all those the Goon Squad members who support at the higher tier every single month. Dale Suspense, DJ Links, Dr. Von Hoot, Legion of Comics, Stephen C., Justin Birch Letters, The Comic Vet, Austin LeMay, Mad Spidey, Collecting with Durs, Chuck Hensey, Lone Eagle, Comiverse, Deadman, Anachronic Comics, Colossus Collector, Timo Hana, still only 35 cents, Cliff on Comics, Bearded Comic Bro, never could figure it out, Daymares, The Adventurous Joe, Valenrook, Jay Knows the Way, Ronnie Johnson, Comics on the Edge, Omnibo, Silver Eagles, Sal's Comic Corner, and the Kingdom of Nerds. Thank you guys all so much. Your continued support allows us at Comics Curing Cancer to be able to get those do our global shipping at the end of this auction coming up in just 2 weeks at no cost. And of course, all the overrun, all the extra revenue then gets donated directly to Comics Curing Cancer. Be sure to check out comicscuringcancer.org. You can go there and that's not only where you'll be able to donate, but you can pick up the C3 art book with all proceeds going to Comics Curing Cancer. You can pick up that Ace Continuato limited edition of The Crow, the Comics Curing Cancer big time collectibles exclusive. Of course, the big event itself is October 24th through the 26th. The entire show lineup is posted not only on all the various videos, but if you go to the link tree, it's on the Comics Curing Cancer Instagram. The link tree has the link to all the official shows there, but also don't forget Chris's show on Wednesday beforehand. Show us what you got, the special C3 preview night. Get a chance to view some of the stuff that's coming on. On the Instagram feed today, I did post a live video this morning. I went through all the sketch covers that we've received so far. So if you want to see the sketch cover showcase, you can check that out. And of course, next week we're back with another episode of OnlySlabs with Paul from Sector 2815 is going to be joining us. Paul, one of the more prolific guests here on OnlySlabs. I think this is going to be his 5th or 6th appearance.
Yeah.
And one of the very first guests we had on the show when we started having guests way back. What is it?
Like 1985.
180 something episodes ago, back when we did this for the first time with guests. So proper job there. Let's go ahead and get this. Let me share the screen. This is a little different with this one and that one. Yeah, allow. Boom. Get that hashtag OnlySlabs. Get that in the chat.
Yes. 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 Oh,
Chris didn't even know what it was. I had it hidden, so because I know he likes to sometimes try to get it in there early. So yeah, he didn't know, so he was just guessing, and no, I got you all. Congratulations. Get that hashtag OnlySlabs in there, and we will be doing that next set of pools in just a moment. All right, so what's coming up for over on the Fat Stacks YouTube channel? Of course, I did on Thursday drop my most recent episode of Only My Slabs, and that episode, it is the Variant Menace, all bunch of Star Wars variants, as well as a couple originals keys in there, first appearance.
And Rob, if I may, great job with the thumbnail. The Only My Slabs logo for that episode, or for me for that episode, looked terrific. So kudos to you and everyone. Swing on by after this show and check out that pretty fun episode.
Yeah. So we got that, and on Monday's video, last week on Saturday, I was just going through Instagram after the show, and one of these vendors I purchased from on a fairly regular basis, I saw him posting he was at a show, and he goes like, "Hey, I hope you guys all come out." And I'm like, "Where the hell is this show?" And he said, "Oh, it's over here at the Santa Clara County Fairgrounds." And I said, "What?" "Oh, that's around the corner. It's down the street from me more. Well, not, I mean, it's a couple miles from me, but I'll look it up. They're doing it Sunday." So I went to what's called the Super Toy and Comic Collectibles Show. And it is a 45,000 square foot facility with over 250 vendors selling toys and comic books. And there was actually more comic book vendors there than I see at Fan Expo or Galaxy Con. So it was, I picked up some great books. Be sure to check out Monday's video. And of course, it's a collaboration with E-Man, E-Man's World of Geek. He shot some video. He's posted some videos already up on his channel, including he's got a video that's the quest for the most expensive toy at the toy show. But E-Man was not kind enough to share some footage with me that I was able to give a little teaser of what that convention looked like because I didn't bring my camera. Anyways, so shout out to him. That's what's coming up. And of course, next week, Paul. And of course, lots of stuff with Comic Screen Cancer. Make sure you're following Comic Screen Cancer over on Instagram or on Facebook. All kinds of stuff coming up. All right. I've blabbered enough. Let's go ahead and give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mary says, make sure you click cancer because fuck cancer. That's right. Click that thumbs up. All right. And boom goes the dynamite. Round and round and round she goes. Where she stops, well, the internet knows. Our winner of this second set of pools is Comiverse.
Hey.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right. Tony.
All right. Let's close that up there. Let me grab the greatest weekly giveaway box on all YouTube.
Watch your back, Rob.
Comic Screen Cancer, folks. All right. Chris, pull some books for Tony. We're pulling 6 books. Let's go.
All right. Tony's tastes are very large, so I feel like no matter what we get, he's going to be
Triple
happy.
3 and 3.
Yeah, 3 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah, just shut me
Holy
up.
shit! All right.
All right, let's let it ride for Tony. And stop. I appreciate you going front to back.
Both are.
Both. Now let's go back to front.
Yep.
Waka waka. And stop. And those 2 books, your finger splits. And we'll go number 2 from the back. Oh, I thought we were going.
We're only
7.
doing 6.
6? Yeah. No. When it's your turn to host the show, you can change it up.
Oh God! What the? Holy snapdragons! What the deuce?
And shout out to, or happy belated birthday to our friend and friend of the show, Dagger Cards. And he's participating in another fundraiser for Canadian veterans. Please swing on by that link a little bit later on when the show is done. Thank you.
All right, Tony. I don't know what you and Chris have worked out here, but congratulations on this haul, man. Let's start off first with we've got ourselves some Spider Woman issue 1. Beautiful cover there.
Very nice.
We got ourselves the Captain America annual number 1.
That is awesome. That's an awesome variant.
It is. It is
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
And that's the end of our modern books.
What? No.
We had Spider Woman number 1 again. Oh, wait. This is a different volume, you say? Yes. There you go. First Spider Woman, or not? Well, Spider Woman series. She gets a new costume. Yeah.
And
Origin story.
no purple ray guns on the cover.
Yeah.
A la Nick Fury.
All right, that's the end of that age. Now we'll go into, I guess,
Thank you,
Silver
Mary.
Age. Submariner issue number 31.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel issue 13. And I just want to say, these Captain Marvels are some freaking good looking books. They are pretty gosh darn good for Silver Age giveaway books. And then Captain Marvel issue 10.
These are not
That's
giveaway.
that's not tape pull, by the way. That is actually the cover art. 3 Silver Age books. Congratulations, Tony. I hate you now. No, congratulations. Good for you. Congratulations, guys. Thank you guys all so much. This is why this is the greatest weekly giveaway box on YouTube. Who else is pulling this stuff out and giving it away?
Tony, if you get these books by Wednesday, I expect to see them on my show. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah, there we go. All right,
Tony's a
guys.
great guy. Yeah.
Thank you guys all for coming on out to the show. Thank you again, Dan. I really appreciate you coming on,
Thanks for having me.
breaking your comfort level and joining us here on YouTube. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to see you again down the road. Everybody, until next time, make sure you collect what you want. Don't listen to anyone, especially me, because I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.